Hi, this is Yaakov reporting from the Brown-Newton booth at the 2010 PCBC conference in San Francisco. I'm here with Mike from Console, who's showing us around the show right now and pointing out some of the interesting products as they would apply to production home builders, correct?
Correct.
Great. So tell us a little bit about your background and what the criteria are for the products that you're going to be showing us.
Well, my company is an energy consulting company. We work with production home builders and we try to find cost-effective solutions for these energy codes that are coming up. We have a change that's been effective in January, and one of the big significant changes is the mechanical ventilation requirement. And that is to increase indoor air quality in homes that we're building that are very energy efficient.
This is part of the Title 24 things going into effect, right?
It's the Title 24 Part 6, which we call our energy code in California. So one of the things I'd like to show today is this fan, which is made by Brown-Newton, which is called the very quiet fan, basically. And what it does is it continually draws air out of the house at a very low rate, and it ventilates the home to make sure the indoor air quality is sufficient. And what's interesting about it is it's not a unique feature. It's something that we would install in our homes anyway as a bathroom fan. It's just a higher grade. And what Brown-Newton has done is made an example of this with a humidistat. And a humidistat would sense moisture. And so after you take a shower, the humidistat's going to make the fan go higher and higher in speed, and it'll ventilate the room, and then when it's done removing the humidity, then it calculates how much air is needed to satisfy the ventilation requirement. So it's a very smart fan. It looks exactly like the fans we're using. It just has a small incremental cost.
Okay, great. And you see this becoming standard feature in new production homes in California?
It's actually a mandatory requirement for new homes, all new homes in the state of California. So you're either going to be buying a fan like this or something similar to mechanically ventilate your home.
And this definitely satisfies the requirement, though.
Yes, it does. In fact, those fans that satisfy the requirement are actually labeled as ASHRAE 622.2 compliant. That's the standard that you have to meet for mechanical ventilation.
Well, great. Well, that's a great find. So now we're at the Milgard booth, and Mike pulled Lance from Milgard us over here, so he's going to talk a little bit about these vinyl windows. But first, why are we at vinyl?
Well, the production home market has been really changed drastically over the last 12 years of going from a metal frame window to a vinyl frame window. And the reason is that the U-value performance of a vinyl frame window is much better. And so what we see right behind us is kind of the typical look for a vinyl frame window because of its energy efficiency. However, Milgard has made a step beyond that and even improved the window from what we normally have is maybe in the 0.4 U-value range to substantially better than that. And so what we're looking for without too much change in look or an incremental increase in price is a better window. And windows make up about 20% of the surface area of our homes in California, so they make a huge impact on your energy use. So
Lance, tell us a little bit, I guess, more in detail about these windows.
So the particular product that we're looking at here is Milgard Style Line window. Meets all the current energy code requirements here in the state of California, in addition to the other places of the United States. Our standard glass that we offer in our vinyl windows is Suncoat Low E, so that helps give you a U value of a 0.35 without drastically reducing any light transmittance into the home.
I think the point that we're trying to make about the windows is that they're becoming more and more efficient and they cover a large surface area of the home. And so we really want at first purchase price, which is what a home builder is buying, to buy the most efficient product possible. And price is always an issue in construction, but this is an excellent value for energy performance.
So now Mike and I are at the Owens Corning booth, and they have a new blow-in fiberglass insulation product.
Correct.
That looks really interesting. So tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we're talking about how to meet the new stringent energy code in 2008, and one way is to pack more R value into your walls and ceilings. And a lot of us can't change the width of our walls. They're 2x4, or our ceiling trusses are 2x6s, 2x8s. And so Owens Corning has an interesting new product, which is a high-density fiberglass. And what it allows you to do in a normal 2x4 wall, we put 11 or 13. Right now it's mostly 13. The high density bats can be woven up to a 15. This actually can be blown into an R16. And it comes with an additional advantage, is the denser the insulation is, the greater resistance it puts to air movement. So another part of the energy code is looking at air infiltration. So a very dense product reduces air infiltration, which means you have lower energy use. The other interesting thing about this product, it was really developed for the retrofit market. However, it can be used in both new and existing construction.
Wow, and for a production home builder, how would you, I guess, describe the advantages of this versus what their current alternatives are?
Well, there are two advantages. One advantage is higher R value in the same space, so you don't have to change your framing pattern or your depth of wood. And the second is lower air infiltration because of the density of the fiberglass insulation.
Are there any, is this a new technique completely to blow in? This looks like cellulose, the way you do cellulose.
It is the way you do cellulose. The difference is this is even a denser product than the cellulose product, so it's going to give you a higher R value and a lower air infiltration. So I think the technique may not be new, but this product is new to the application.
Great. So you'd encourage builders to really look into this?
I would. Getting an R16 wall out of a 2x4 we can't do that. This is one of the ways to do that. So this is something very interesting for the market.
So Mike, that concludes our tour. Thanks so much for showing us around to some of those really interesting finds that you got here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great.
My
Thanks
pleasure.
so much.
Bye.
Okay, great. Again, this has been Yakov reporting live from the 2010 PCBC conference in San Francisco. Thank you.